Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek and I'm back with another episode of FTL. If you missed last episode, I made it to Sector 7, which was way longer than I thought I would make it. I think that was like an hour and a half episode, so I don't blame you at all if you didn't check it out. But I'm ready to jump into a new game here, and I need to look at the list of ships because what I want to do is maybe start unlocking some more ships. So let's see, I could unlock the Federation Cruiser Type A, but I'd have to defeat the flagship with the Angry Cruiser, which would be pretty tough. Let's see. Solanius is not well, I mean it would be pretty hard. Let me see. Oh, okay, so there's multiple here, so let's see. I think that one I have to... Sorry, I'm just kind of going over what I could potentially unlock. There have been rumors of advanced ship construction in the Rebel Stronghold, so if I were to get to the Rebel Stronghold, I could potentially unlock that. Unidentified cruiser. Travel to a lost sector of the galaxy to find this powerful vessel. Interesting. So the famous mantis thief, something, owns this ship. You have to convince him to help you. One of the slug ships. Prove yourself to the Rockmen. And... okay. So maybe what would be best would be continuing with the Engi. So let me see about... Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at what I need to be doing here to potentially unlock more ships. So with the Angry Cruiser, have 3 drones functioning at the same time. With the Angry Cruiser, destroy an enemy ship using only drones. Have 4 enemy systems or subsystems ioned at the same time. Okay. I think that is a potential thing that could happen. Yeah. Okay, I will try that. Sorry for sort of a slow start here. I just want to start thinking about potentially unlocking more ships, of course, because that would definitely be nice. Alright, and then the other thing, you know, I thought about how last run went, and as good as it was, there were some... that was bad. There were some kind of amateur mistakes, I think, in my opinion. I don't know how off base I am with these ideas. Of course, you know, I just took 5 hull damage immediately, so that was pretty amateur. And I should remember to save the layout as soon as he gets back. I don't know any of the hotkeys anymore. It's been a week since I've played, and I just actually got done recording my video on the last Federation, which is in a lot of ways kind of similar to this. Okay. So let's get my combat drone out. I wonder, should I go for just defeating this ship with only the combat drone? I feel like I can't. Oh yeah, it's like really dumb to try. Oh no, okay, well this one might be over pretty fast. Okay, I'm not back in the groove of playing FTL. This is going really badly. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna restart. This is terrible. Yes, let's restart. Let's give this one another shot here. 'Cause that was miserable. I think I can do a little better than that to start off with. Okay. Yeah, I think I can do it. Doesn't seem like it's that tough. So I think what I would have to do is either wait until I have a second drone, or wait until I was fighting a ship that didn't have shields. Would be kind of how I would have to handle taking out a ship without using any weapons except for drones. You know, because the unfortunate thing is that just using my ion blaster still counts. But this seems to be going pretty well. Perfect. Alright. Alright, yeah. Yeah, some of the other things that I realized would probably be pretty important is maybe spending less on upgrading the ship and spending more at the stores. As weird as that sounds, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that again. Because I think I actually upgraded the ship maybe too much last time. I mean, not too much, but like because I was only upgrading the ship, really, I never had a chance to just... Oh, this one actually would have been a really good one to not use the ion blast. I think it's too late now. Just because with the asteroids, there's probably a pretty decent chance of me being able to take it out without any weapons, but it's okay. The deed is done. Alright, also I think I just didn't get in enough combat. Like, I feel like maybe I moved through the sectors a little too fast last time, so I'm gonna try and hit more points this time, so that I have the potential to get into more combat, get more scrap in general. Sorry. But I just don't have enough. Okay. Get out our combat drone. Yeah, anyways, I just did my Let's Look At of The Last Federation, which is kind of another space combat game in a different way than FTL, but there's a lot of similarities, so if you are a fan of FTL, I would definitely suggest checking that out. Because it's good, it's really good. I'm having a good time with it so far. Okay. Kind of set on just finishing taking this guy out. There we go. Did take him out. Oh. Yeah, you get over there, please. And let's jump. Let's head to this distress signal, figure out what's going on here. Oh no! Well, I got some scrap, but I also took some damage, which is unfortunate. I think at this point it's probably worth buying enough to get the extra shielding, which of course also takes 2 more power bars. I know it's pretty expensive to get that actually, but I feel like in the long run that is one of the more worthwhile upgrades. And I'm not going to go to the store, mostly because I don't think I have enough scrap to really make this work. Alright, I'm gonna let the ship try and take it out. Or the drone, I mean. Come on. It only needs to get 3 more shots in. Come on, 1 more. Does that work? Yep, hardly lifted a finger. Perfect. So that was... Is there any way for me to check that? Yes, right here. So 3 drones functioning at the same time, and 4 enemy systems or subsystems ioned at the same time using the Yankee Cruiser. Okay. I think I can probably make those things happen. I don't know if they'll both happen in this episode, but nice, that was certainly worth it. And I will head to the exit now. And we will move on to Sector 2. Flat gun Mark 1. Shots per charge. Oh, that's nice. Okay. None, right, well obviously, but let's see. I probably want more system power there. And then when I have enough, I will completely fill that up. Ooh, interesting. So we've got totally uncharted territory here. I would love to unlock the Lania ship. Actually, I've heard that it is pretty wild. I know I've seen some crazy stuff. Alright. Yeah, I might as well fix my ship. Mind control would be nice, but I just don't really have enough for it. And yeah, not really anything else I can do, so I will just go off and keep exploring. I don't really like these sectors where you can't use your where you can't use your, what was I going to say? Holy cow, your sensors. Duh. Yeah, I think the thing is, like, you're going to need another ion weapon to get that whole ion thing working. I can't really imagine any other way to make that work itself out. So, yep, that will be that. Alright, I'm gonna go over here because at least here I'll be able to use my sensors. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to do that. That's a bad offer. Sorry about that. It was some extremely loud door closing. Alright, yes. So nothing happened there. What's gonna happen here? Nothing happened here. Okay, this is pretty uneventful. Strangely enough. Oh, brilliant. Okay. What are you doing? Retreat to medical bay. Head medical bay. And now we should be relatively fine. Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing? I did not mean to do that. Okay, this is really awful. I really hate these sections too because it just takes forever. Ugh. Like seriously, it really does just take forever to go through this. That is, you know, if I was going to have a complaint about FTL. Whoa, is there a reason? Hit O2, please. Okay, I'm not totally sure why our O2 is messed up. But whatever, I'll just jump out of here. Yeah, if I was gonna have a complaint about FTL, it'd probably be that, like, the whole intruders thing on your ship just doesn't really ever seem to have that much of an effect. Okay, why in the world is the O2 messed up? Whatever, I will just jump to the next sector. I don't know what's going on. Okay, but it's still going on, which is bad. Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna die. We all are. What the hell happened? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, I guess I'll restart and do one more. I have no idea what just happened there. That was crazy. I really don't even have a clue. Okay, so that was strange. Absolutely nothing happened there. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to go to the store. Don't think there's really anything that I could buy at this point anyways. I don't have to do all three of those. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if I had to do all three of those things in one go, that'd be nuts. I love fighting these guys. This is such an easy battle. And now I just wait and hope not to take any hull damage in the meantime. Come on. And here we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Sure. I'll rescue the store. Yeah, I think I can take him out. And let's go. Yep, from this point it should be fairly easy. I will say, like, I think the Kestrel is pretty bad. And I think that the this Engi ship is pretty good. I have found that I am doing much better in general with this Engi ship. Alright. Alright, cool. Definitely got quite a bit out of that one. Maybe worth... Yeah, I think I'm gonna take him out. Alright. So again, my general strategy here is typically always going to be sort of just go back and forth between using ion on the shields and ion on the weapons. Because the ion on the shields allows me to take them out quicker, ion on the weapons, you know, just the way the timing works out, they don't get to shoot at me, so tends to work out pretty well. Nice, got some scrap. I'm definitely going to do that, get an extra thing of shields. Excuse me. That is, like, always one of my first priorities, is getting more shields. Okay. So let's go like this, because that is going to be something that is a bother. Nice. Nice. And yeah, this is going pretty well. Another thing I will want at some point is probably upgraded sensors, so that I can actually see inside the ship and see kind of what they're doing. That always seems to be pretty helpful in my mind. Oh, okay, what do we have here? Can't afford cloaking, of course. As much as I would love another crew member, yeah, I mean, there really isn't anything I can buy. That's really unfortunate. Oh, man. Um, yeah, I guess just have to move on. I would have loved to be able to buy something, but I couldn't then. Yeah, whatever, I'll just fight you. This early in the game, you might as well just fight everything. Nothing is terribly difficult. Oh, that wasn't good. Holy cow. Jeez. I just kept missing over and over. Doesn't happen that often. Perfect. So now I could, and I might. Of course, I might also just head forward. Oh, okay, well this is actually looks like a little tougher ship than what I've been dealing with so far. Not that I'm like super worried about it. I think I can still take it out. Yeah, the other thing I will want is some kind of missile weapon at some point. That was like something huge that I was lacking for late game last time, and for the most part I just didn't have a chance to get any kind of missile weapon, which of course was pretty unfortunate. But you know, there just wasn't anything that I could really do about it last time, so I ended up not being able to use missiles at all, which late game is a pretty big deal. Yeah, I kind of want to head to that store. There's definitely a chance of me fighting some rebels here, but let's see. I think the mind control might be a good idea. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And then, oh, I don't quite have enough to do that. So, oof. Well, this is getting pretty close. They're gonna be like right on me here. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh no, and this is pretty tough one, it looks like. Gosh, what do I want to remove? I'll remove the med kit in order to get the combat drone out. Oh, okay, so never mind. I'll just power that down because that doesn't do me any good until I can at least see what I need to see. I think this is not going to go well. And I think if this ends here, then I probably will just end it here. And I know that's a little lame because, you know, it's only been 25 minutes. But, I don't know, maybe what I'll do is do like, what is this? I think it's episode 3. Maybe what I'll end up doing is like episode 3 part 2. Come back a little bit later today, record another episode. Although it looks like I may actually make it out of this, miraculously enough. Yeah, I think I might. I think I've got them kind of like messed up here. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Wow, that's it? Just fuel? That's pretty lame. Oh yeah, I definitely want to go to the Engie controlled Okay. So, somehow I'm still alive, which is really nice. Yep, I knew it. I knew they were gonna board. I'm not all that worried about it, if I'm being totally honest. I think what I will do... Oh man. Okay, so here's the issue here. Let's go like this, and like this. I'll just get both of them over there. And hopefully they will survive. Yeah, unfortunately we've got a solar flare coming. Yes, which is very bad. Okay, please do go take care of that. Alright. That's repaired. Come on. Alright, let's just jump out of here so I can at least be safe. Hopefully this isn't combat. It's combat. It's combat. You know, I'm gonna fight it though. I'm not particularly that worried about this ship. This looks like a relatively safe fight. Especially if they're gonna miss shots like that. Yeah, I think I've got this in the bag. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I haven't said before, ideally I would love to unlock all of the ships and all of the ship types. Of course, that would take a long time, and I may not actually get to that point. But you know, if it happens, that'd be really nice. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Required power 3, requires drone part to deploy, of course. Required power 2. Maybe I want that. I know that basically like just spent everything I've got, but so there's that. And of course I want one more now. That may have been a really bad idea now that I'm thinking about it, because now I can't actually get my oh, thank you for the drone parts. That's extremely helpful. Okay, good. Got some scrap. But I assumed that it would help me towards getting like 3 simultaneous drones. I don't know if that was really a good idea or not. The problem is, like, all of these random things, I just have no idea what's a good idea and what isn't. Okay, so yes, I want that. And then I also want to upgrade the sensors. I think that was a good idea. Store, of course, is now useless because I can't afford anything, but yeah, I don't really care about that. But now I can actually mind control. So, I may do that. So mind control here. And turn off the med bays, I think. Get a combat drone out. I want to mind control the pilot. Ion blast the shields, of course. So I actually picked this up from watching Northern Lion, and he found that mind controlling the pilot was like the most consistent thing, because they pretty much always try to go stop it. Whereas other crew they might not necessarily care about as much. And so plus, I'm gonna do this, get to mind control the pilot, and now I don't think that they can FTL escape anyways, so that worked out well. I like that. You know, I don't like that I have to have my med bay unpowered to do it. Well, actually, and I won't anymore because I can get another power bar. So, beautiful. I'll head to the exit and potentially... Oh, yes. Steal some fuel. Thank you. I will go to one more place before actually leaving the system. Got an ion bomb. What does this do? So, teleporting bomb, ignores shields, requires missiles, drains and locks systems. That's awesome. Okay, I need 35. Oh man. I would love to, but I think just heading for the next sector is probably the better idea here. And again, I'm going to engage controlled. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna reject your offer. Thank you very much. I want to try this bomb here. Gonna mind control the pilot, and I will use the bomb here and see what happens. Of course, it will take a while. But I'm mostly curious in seeing how it works. Oh, so it just does a bunch of ion damage to one thing, which, I mean, that'll be helpful later, but for now, that's actually not super important. Mind control the pilot again. Probably playing this a little faster than I should. Yeah, I'm not going to accept your offer, actually, because I'm hoping to get even a little bit more out of that. Oh man, this is my only issue with getting more sensors, is I get kind of like sad. Oh, and I actually got less fuel out of it. That was not good. I should have taken the offer with more fuel. Yeah, I do want one more systems weapon power and do that. That way I can have both of these going. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, you know, it's going well, just not super well. And it could be going much better, of course, if I were to get a few more advantages. Alright, yeah, definitely shields, I think. Do that. I think I'm going to ion bomb the drone. Should have done that before releasing my combat drone, of course. Alright, here goes the ion bomb. Oh, it didn't work. What, did it miss? It's really crappy if it missed. Alright. Just keep on ion blasting stuff. The rest of this should be a piece of cake. Unfortunately, I am almost out of fuel, so this may be coming to an end. Yeah, because I didn't even get fuel there. Damn. Alright. Am I gonna get fuel? Because this is... I guess I'll try. Yep. Oh, this is not good. Okay, this is how our world ends. Oh, man. Yep, I'm not feeling good about this. Okay, they decided not to follow me, which is really bad. Oh no, I don't have enough power. Okay, do that. Oh no. Oh no. That was my only source of attacking. Oh lord. Come on. Thank you. Combat drone out. Oh, my crew is almost dead. This is going badly fast. Oh no. Alright, I think this is the end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be where this ends. My crew is gone, except for one, of course. My weapons are done. Yep. This is how our world ends. Oh no. I didn't think it would go down this way. Well, it's unfortunate, but this is definitely where this one's going to be an end. Oh, and our sensors are gone. I'm just going to start flooding the rest of the ship so that there's no oxygen. Oh, and they jumped away. That's not cool. They ruined the doors. They're ruining the shields. They're still going. Oh my goodness. I don't feel good about this at all. Well, I've got no fuel though. That's the other thing, so I'm kind of just done for. I mean, like, yeah, sure, I took them out, but what good did that really do me? Okay. I mean, seriously, is there anything that I can actually do with no fuel? I don't think so, right? Okay, let's do that. I guess we'll try and heal up, try and fix up the rest of this ship, but I think this is where I end. Sadly enough. Holy cow. Plus, my dude is awful at... my dude is awful at repairing stuff. He's so slow. Well, this is, I don't know if I've ever had this happen. I don't think I've ever run out of fuel before just plain old dying. So I guess I kind of want to go over here and see... Oh, I can jump. No fuel. So I wait. Oh, I see. So I'm literally just like waiting here for my doom. That's so sad. Oh man. I mean, I guess I'm glad it doesn't just like give you game over if you run out of fuel, but at the same time, what good is this? I'm just getting messed up here. Just gonna fix the rest of my stuff, I guess, and hope for the best. I mean, the problem is pretty soon the rebel fleet's gonna be on me, and there's nothing I can do against them. Not with as bad of a situation as I'm in right now. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to decide, but there may be another FTL video up today, just depending on how I feel. Depending on if I want to do another episode. Thank you so much. Yes, I will definitely do that. Head to the store. Take all the fuel you've got. That's all I can afford. Alright. Oh, actually, here's what I'll do. So that I can buy some fuel. Also that I can buy some fuel. Oh man. I need drone parts too. Alright. And I will head out of here. I don't understand how I'm still alive. Oh, thank you. Thank you, RNGesus. I'm just getting out of here. The problem is with no crew, it's... No, I can't really get rid of drone parts. It's the only thing I've got to actually attack people. Yeah, with no crew, like, my chances are pretty slim. What do you have? Oh. I could do that. I should do that. You know why? Because if nothing else, maybe I can get, maybe I can get one more kind of achievement done for the Engi cruiser. Yes, 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 yes. Do that, and I should have more system power. I should have waited, of course, until there was an actual attack, and then I'm going to do all three. Oh, not enough power, huh? Well, I'll just do that. Do that. There we go. So if nothing else, like, that got me that. I know there's no possible way of me surviving this, so I'm not even going to try. This will just be where it ends. I mean, the problem is I've got one crew member, they've got three. So there's really no way of me getting through this. But, you know, it was fun while it lasted. That's for sure. I had a good time. Yep, my shields are out. And now this is when I just get demolished. Poor old Liam Neeson just can't handle this. Yeah, we gotta go to the med bay. Well, this was a pretty disappointing way for this to end. But that's how it had to be, I guess. To be fair, though, I did get 2 of those objectives, which I wasn't expecting to get any. Let's go to the stats screen. Yeah, and that was pretty good. That was my, what, 5th best score? Nice. So, not great, but still pretty good. So, as always, you know, feel free to leave comments if there's anything that you would like to comment on. And, of course, subscribe to the channel to see more videos every single day. More FTL next week, maybe more FTL today, depending on how I'm feeling. And Of course, if you like this episode, please do consider clicking the like button, because that helps me out a ton, and I definitely appreciate everything you do to help. So with all of that being said, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.